I'm sharing my story today because I need an outlet, a place to share my thoughts and feelings, and maybe find some advice or support from those who have walked a similar path. Let me introduce myself. I'm Melissa, and I've been with my boyfriend Jordan for the past 5 years, and we're both 25. We basically grew up together, lived in the same neighborhood and attended the same schools from elementary to high school. We were in the same classes, and from the moment I laid eyes on Jordan, I had a crush on him. He was a semi-popular guy that kind of just got along with everyone. Some of my friends say he's only average looking, but I think he's hot, and he's exactly my type. I was the shy girl who sat in the back of the class, admiring him from afar for all those years at school. In high school, I actually built up the courage to ask him out, but he rejected me. It was one of the most painful and embarrassing moments of my life. I felt utterly crushed and believed that someone like Jordan would never be interested in someone like me. After high school, I decided to take control of my life. I began running, started eating right, shed some weight, and gained a newfound self-confidence. Slowly but surely, I began to see positive changes in myself, both physically and mentally. It was during this transformation that I noticed Jordan had started liking my social media posts. It may seem trivial, but those small heart icons meant the world to me. We started chatting, and eventually Jordan and I began hanging out. It was like a dream come true. The guy I had crushed on for so long was now in my life, seemingly interested in me. He was the one who asked me out this time. I agreed to go on a date with him. I was meant to meet at his place, and from there he would take me out to dinner and a movie. When I arrived at Jordan's house, he invited me inside, and let's just say, one thing led to another, and we never ended up making it out of the house that night. From that point forward, Jordan and I started dating, and it felt like destiny was finally on my side. I put my heart and soul into making him happy. I planned dates, cooked his favorite meals, and did everything I could to be the best girlfriend I could possibly be. I loved him with every fiber of my being, and it felt like he was my whole world. Then one day it happened. I discovered messages on his phone that broke my heart. I found texts and pictures between Jordan and another girl we used to go to high school with. He had cheated on me with her, and the pain was excruciating. I couldn't understand how someone who had once made me feel so special could hurt me like this. Jordan begged for forgiveness. He said he loved me more than anything and that it was a mistake. Stupidly, I believed him, and we decided to work through it. But history repeated itself, and I found myself in the same heartbreaking situation not once, but multiple times. Each time it was like a dagger to my heart. I know what you might be thinking. Why did I keep forgiving him? Why didn't I leave him after the first time? Well, it's complicated. Love can be a blinding force, and I truly believe that he is the one for me. I thought that if I just loved him enough, if I was a better girlfriend, he would stop cheating. I kept hoping and praying that he would change, that he would see how much he was hurting me. I've lost count of how many times I've cried myself to sleep, wondering what was so wrong with me that he couldn't stay faithful. I've questioned my self-worth, my attractiveness, and my ability to be a good partner. I've gone through the stages of denial, anger, bargaining, and depression so many times that it's become a never-ending cycle. The worst part is that I've tried to talk to him about it, to understand why he keeps doing this to me. His responses are a mix of excuses and empty promises. He says he loves me, that he can't help himself, that it's just a momentary lapse in judgment. But each time he cheats again, those words lose their meaning. I've also sought advice from friends and family, and they all say the same thing. You deserve better, leave him. And I know they mean well. I know I deserve someone who respects me, who cherishes me, who would never even think about cheating. Leaving is easier said than done, but I know there must be a way to make Jordan realize how much he's hurting me. I know I can make him understand so that he will stop seeing other women and just commit to me in our relationship. I don't want to give up on us. Leaving means uprooting my life. It means letting go of the future I had imagined with Jordan. It means facing the pain of heartbreak head-on and starting over. It means dealing with the fear of loneliness and the uncertainty of what comes next. Leaving means breaking my own heart to protect it from further damage. But despite all the pain and confusion, I can't help but wish that he would love me the way I love him. I wish he would see the tears I've shed and the sleepless nights I've endured. I wish he would understand the damage he's done to my self-esteem and self-confidence. I wish he would recognize that my love for him is real, deep, and unwavering. In my darkest moments, I find myself wondering if there's something inherently unlovable about me. I question whether I'm just not good enough to inspire faithfulness. It's a toxic cycle of self-blame and self-doubt that I can't seem to escape. So, here I am, pouring my heart out. I'm stuck in a relationship that's breaking me piece by piece, and I don't know what to do. I'm torn between my love for Jordan and my need for self-respect and happiness. If any of you have been through something similar or have any advice to offer, I'm all ears. I just wish he would love me and not cheat. Thank you for taking the time to listen. That concludes this video, guys. If you liked it, give it a thumbs up and consider subscribing. No worries if not, though. I love making these videos regardless. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one. Bye.